Hey everyone, I'm Matt Sizemore, host of Yak Yak's Crucial News, and we're here with more coverage of the biggest surf competition in North America, the US Open of surfing. On this action-packed day, we got to see skateboarding, BMX, FMX, volleyball, and surfing, I suppose. The cool thing about this competition, anyone can enter. Yes, even you can compete. All you have to do is make it past the preliminary heats, and you're in. We've got lots of great interviews with some of the top surfers in the country for you. So first, if you've been following surf competitions the past few years, no doubt you've heard of a kid who isn't even old enough to buy a lottery ticket, but he can sure hold his own with the big boys. 17-year-old Mason Ho, son of legendary surfer Michael Ho, lost out in the junior competitions, but now he's stepping it up by competing in the men's division. Our very own Princess of Sports found him with his sponsor Lost Clothing at the US Open to talk about his feats.
All right, here we are standing in front of the Lost booth with Mason Ho. And Mason, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. So how'd you do in that last heat?
I got first. I made it.
You made it.
Yeah.
First. Now this is your first year in the men's, I understand.
Yeah, last year I was a junior and it went pretty good, and this year straight to the pros. Pretty fun.
So is the competition stiff?
Yeah, it gets stiff at times, but I just try to have fun, so it's still fun all the time.
Wow, you're about as relaxed as can be. Well, congratulations on that, and you're coming all the way from?
The North Shore of Oahu in Hawaii.
So big waves are no big deal to you.
No, grew up around them.
Well, thanks for joining us, and welcome to Southern California.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
Now, we wanted to take you back to last Friday in Huntington Beach, where 4 new nominees were inducted into the Surfing Hall of Fame. One of them was none other than surf apparel phenom Bob Hurley. He, of course, founded the wildly popular brand that bears his name, and Princess caught up with him after the induction ceremony to find out how he started the clothing brand.
So here we are standing with Bob Hurley, a multi-million-dollar business. Bob, can you tell me, we heard a lot about you today. Congratulations on your success.
Thank you very much.
And can you tell me, you started with Billabong, or you started...
Well, I started making surfboards, and then I started importing Billabong, and then we became the U.S. licensee, and then in '98 we gave the license back to Australia because we just wanted to have a different idea.
And then from there, was there with Nike, or?
Well, a couple years later, after our... Oh, you can't grab that, Ashton. A couple years later, after our business got pretty big and well established, we wanted a partner to go international. So I approached Nike and kind of made a deal with them to be our partner. It was really exciting. It was super thrilling to do it. It was fun. And they're a great partner, really nice people.
Well, we thank you so much for your contribution to the industry.
Oh, my pleasure.
Bob Hurley.
I love just hanging around.
When it comes to riding the pipe, there's a reason why they call Rob Machado the Pipe Master. After finishing in second last year, Rob returned with a very aggressive style. Let's go back to Princess, who spoke with Rob at the induction ceremony.
Okay. Here we are standing with Mr. Rob Machado.
Mr.
And Rob, congratulations on your inductee into the Surfers Hall of Fame.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So they had a lot of nice things to say about you. We're talking about more than 12 championships, a lifetime of surfing. And from what I hear, you are the soul of surfing.
Really? Wow, that's nice. Thanks.
Is it the competition part, or is it?
I enjoy competing. It's just kind of in my blood. I did it for so long, and I don't know. I just still enjoy going out and getting that adrenaline and that energy. So, but like I was saying, it's still really about just surfing and just being in the water and being in the ocean.
Well, we thank you so much for your contribution to the field.
All right.
And we always loved your hairdo. Are you going to go, they did a lot of talking about the early days.
Yeah.
Going to go back to that style, or?
Yeah, I don't know, I just got to hide from my wife, like wear a hairnet or something.
Oh, she wants a conservative
She doesn't
now?
like it super long,
Oh, well, wife comes first.
Yeah,
And once again, congratulations on your
Thanks.
award this year.
Thank you.
Here's another treat for you from the Hall of Fame of Surfing. Princess scored an interview with the godfather of big wave riding, the legendary Greg Knoll, to talk about the trademark striped shorts that, along with amazing skills, made him an unforgettable figure.
Over the years, I think I had about 6 pair built. They were first built by M. Nees, a little tailor in Makaha, and then the Mura store on the other side. But the first pair of trunks was just a joke. Really, I mean, guys, at the end of the day, Bud Brown was taking pictures. He'd have them developed, and everybody'd be trying to steal everybody else's waves, going, oh, that's me, that's you. So I said, screw it, I'm going to get me a pair of jailhouse trunks, and I'm not taking anybody else's waves, and I don't want anybody moving in on mine.
So did you go up to Alcatraz, or how'd you find the black and white striped trunks?
They just made them. I thought it was kind of befitting for the times, you know.
Well, those are the most memorable pair of trunks we've seen since 1957.
Well, for a joke, they got a lot of attention, didn't they?
Of course, the Hall of Fame ceremony was also the perfect time to catch up with the very founder of the Hall of Fame and owner of HSS Surf Shop, Aaron Pye. Our ever-busy correspondent Princess was able to talk with Pye. Here's their interview.
Okay. We're at the 2006 Surfers Hall of Fame with Aaron Pye, the owner of Huntington Surf and Sport. Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Yeah, so how did this come about, come up with a Hall of Fame?
Well, when I was a kid, I watched a lot of movies and a lot of TV, and I saw John Wayne, Heidi with Shirley Temple, a lot of movies, and then one day, still a Grum, we walked into Hollywood, and I stumbled onto this place with a huge collection of footprints and handprints, signatures, and dates of all my heroes from the movies and TV, and that was Grauman's Chinese Theater. And Sid Grauman actually started that in 1927, 79 years ago, and I just thought, that'd be such a cool way to share our sport with the future generations, my kids and their kids down the line, a way to preserve some of our culture, surf culture and our history. And so, you know, over the 80s and 90s, a dream became a reality in about 2001. We went to the city council in 2000, and the mayor and the city council backed it 100%. Everybody voted, 100% of them voted yes. And so the green light was on. We tore down the fountain, we put in the tiles, put in a statue of Duke, and then we had our first inductions.
Well, thank you for such a wonderful and memorable location. We can walk back and look at all the different walks of fame in surfing. And this is a legendary corner right here in Surf City, USA.
Thank you very
Once
much.
again, this is the Princess of Sports, and we're with Aaron Pye.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Thank you, you too.
The Surfers Hall of Fame inductions took place outside the famous Huntington Surf and Sport next to a statue of someone even more famous, the father of surfing himself, Duke Kahanamoku. The Duke was born in 1890 and died in 1968. In the 1920s, he visited the Huntington Beach Pier and brought the sport of surfing with him, introducing it to the U.S. mainland some 30 years before Hawaii was even a state. He was also a 3-time Olympic gold medalist swimmer and famous goodwill ambassador to Hawaii.